Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Grace Kim and I want to welcome you to my channel. I asked on Instagram what kind of questions people have for me or what kind of assumptions they may have, and so I'm just gonna go quickly through them. I'm gonna go through all of them as much as possible. If it gets too long, then I'll cut it short, but yes, so let's get started. Alright, the first question is, what is your favorite thing to do when you have free time? Now, there's a lot of things I love to do in my free time, but right now, because I'm enjoying my last week before school, I like binge watching shows on Netflix, and the one I'm binge watching right now is called The Crown, and if you don't know it, I highly encourage you to watch it. A lot of people think it's boring, but I don't know, something about the royal history, royal house, it's just so interesting, and so I've been binge watching that. I've been watching the Uncanny Counter, I think. Yeah, so I love binge watching Netflix on my free time. The second question is, what is your dream job? Now, if I can get any job in the world, I think it would probably be like become a successful YouTuber, because I feel like it's something where I can be doing something I love, which is like editing videos, making content. But I think realistically, I would want to I want to help people, and so my realistic dream job that I actually want to achieve is becoming a marriage and family therapist. But if I had the abilities to, I'd want to be a doctor or a nurse. So that is like my dream job, to be helping people in a hospital setting. Yeah. Third question is, toughest thing about dating? I mean, I don't think there's no tough things. I mean, there are hard things that we need to overcome, that we need to, work things out with. But I wouldn't say it's like tough. But if I were to name a hard thing, at least in my relationship right now, I would say the cultural difference. Because my significant other, he is not actually from here, which is California. I was born and raised in this Orange County circle, but my significant other, Christian, he's from Brazil. He was born and raised from there. And so with that, although he does, like, there's no language barrier or anything, like we completely perfectly communicate in English and stuff, but I think there are some cultural differences that we needed to, or at least I needed to, like, embrace, understand, kind of thing, which is it's not hard, but I think it did take me aback at first, because like his first language is not English, and so I think that was one of the toughest things, at least for me, to get used to in the beginning. But now I think little by little I'm trying to see it more of a blessing. The tough thing became a blessing. So yeah. One assumption someone had of me, she said, I believe that you are a refreshing, blunt person. So many people come to you if they need to wake up from their sleep. One thing I'd really like to do, and one thing I want to do as my job too, is to help people, give advice to people, or help them process things, talk to them. Yeah, I really like to be honest with people, because cutting around the bush, I realize it doesn't really help people find the solution. So yeah, so thank you. Next question, what are your hobbies? Now, I think I got like 3 people who asked me that. What are your hobbies? I love to take pictures. I love to take videos. I love to edit videos. I love to go to the beach. I love to be with my friends. I love to eat. I love to be around people. I like to be with people that I love. I'm an introvert and I like my alone time, but I think there's nothing like being with people that you love and just spending time with them, just hanging out with them. So yeah, COVID was kind of hard for me, not gonna lie. You know what? I actually really like to bake. I like to bake. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at cooking either. But something about cooking and baking in the kitchen, it makes me happy. Yeah, that's it. The next question is, what makes you happy? I think I mentioned this for my hobbies question, but what makes me happy is being with the people I love, seeing the people I love being happy, surprising people I love, giving gifts, just doing things for people makes me really happy. Next question, What do you believe that your gifts are? I mean, obviously, I'm not one to like say like this is my gift, but from hearing from other people talk about me is being loyal to the things I'm committed to the people that I'm committed to the organizations, the ministries, whatever I'm committed to. I feel like one of the gifts I have is being loyal and committed to it. Another gift is I think that I am pretty honest. Even if it hurts, I feel like I have a gift of being able to say things in a loving way so the other person, when they hear it, they don't get hurt, but they go like, oh, like she really loves me. And so I think that I have a gift with. I don't know what my other gifts are. If you think I have a gift, then let me know. Next question, what kind of music do you listen to? Now, there is a variety of songs I listen to. I don't know if you can tell by my videos, but I really love like jazz, lo-fi, hip-hop, or I love rap too. I love R&B. I love Christian music too. That's like the main feel of the music I listen to. So, favorite year of your life and why? Wow, that is a really good question. But the first year that comes up to my mind is 2017. That's the year I graduated high school. I hated high school. And so as soon as I left, I enjoyed it. That year, summer, I went to Korea with the ministry that I serve at. And it was like one of the best Korea tours I've ever had. Third, that's the first year I started college and I dormed that year. And that kind of freedom, I've never experienced again, and so it was just really fun. Of course, I have a lot of favorite years, but that's probably one of the most favorite years of my life. Next question, what is your favorite verse? My favorite verse is Psalms 73:26, and it reads, "My heart and my flesh may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever." I might be quoting it wrong, but that's like the verse that I love. I'll put it right here, and so yeah. Next question, why did you want to start a YouTube channel? There's many answers to this, but I feel like one of the main things was first to become productive. I love editing videos. I like talking. I like doing all these things, but I feel like if I didn't start YouTube, I don't know where I would use my desire to do this elsewhere. And so I thought it was a great way to kind of let out the things that are in my head, let out the things that are in my mouth, and also just get to know myself, also create a community with this YouTube channel. Yeah, I love creating content, and so even if it's not the content that other people like, I believe whatever I make that I like, that's all that matters. And I'm just trying to make memories, trying to make content so that later on when I look back, I see how much I've grown. There's other reasons too, but that's like probably the main reason why I started the channel. Next question, any future plans to collaborate with small YouTubers? I'm a small YouTuber, and so maybe later on, if I become successful, hopefully, maybe I can collaborate with people. I don't know. But for now, I'm gonna focus on growing my own channel, and so that's my answer. Next question, what camera equipment do you use? I actually use a GoPro. I think it's the 8. Sometimes I use my DSLR 80D, but mostly the GoPro. Can you please do a video of how you edit? Sure. I mean, I'm not the perfect editor. I am not, professional in any way, but if you want to know, maybe I can do a video on that. So yeah. Okay, next question. How did God meet you? This is a very loaded question, but in a short, concise way, I grew up in a Christian household. My dad's a pastor, and so I think my whole life I've just been exposed to him, God. I've been exposed to the community that God gave me. And so through that, I don't think there was a radical, I met God. But I think little by little, God grew my faith. God grew my spirit. And so that's how I just slowly started my relationship with God. And so, yeah, I think through college, I've learned so much about having a personal relationship with him. Before, it was more like what I did to please God. But I think in college, I learned more about how God is just pleased with who I am, and that all I need to do is submit to him and serve him. And yeah, so that's how I met God. But maybe in a different video, I can explain more of how I grew up with God. But yeah, that's my answer. Next question, what is your long-term goal? Serve the Lord. My main goal in life is whatever I do, I just want to make sure God is happy, because that's who I serve, that's the king I serve. And so if he's not happy, then I don't know what's gonna happen to my life, you know? And so even if it's things I don't want to do, I want to do things that make him happy. Of course, I'm a sinner. Of course, I'm human. And so I'm gonna mess up every day. But I think that's just a long-term goal that's in my heart and my mind. So yeah. Do you consider yourself emotional? I'm gonna say yes and no. I think with my significant other, I am pretty emotional compared to him. He doesn't really express emotionally, which I am so grateful for, because I think if both of us were so invested in emotionally, I think it would be so unstable. With him, I think I'm pretty emotional. I express my tears. Like whatever it is, I feel like I do tend to show my emotional side to him. But with everyone else, I think no. I think I try to hold back. I try to discern whether or not I am supposed to be emotional right now or not, you know? But as a person, yes. With God, yes. Like I think I do have my emotional tendencies, and I consider myself emotional, but I do like to hold back. Next question. What do you regret not doing in college? Ooh, that is a very good question. Probably making more friends. Actually, I did make quite a bit of friends, but I think investing in more people is probably the biggest thing I regret. Next question. What do you consider as a real friend? There's many answers to this, but I think what I consider to be a real friend is not how much time they spend with me, or not how much. I don't think you can really measure what a real friend is, but I think all that matters is mutual respect, mutual love, and mutual commitment. If I know that they consider me as, you know, a homie, then I consider them as a homie. And I think just that there needs to be the mutual, like, oh, I respect you, I'm committed to you, and I am going to love you. Of course, there's different ways people love each other, but there just needs to be that mutual relationship going on. What is your favorite food? Michelle, I obviously know you don't watch my videos, because I mentioned this at least 3 times in my videos. So just go watch the other videos to know what my favorite food is. What hair color do you want to try next? Ooh, good question. I personally do not like black on myself. Black is I don't have the biggest eyes. I don't know if it's just me, but black with my face, because I'm so pale, I don't think it looks good on me. So I'm always gonna go with brown. Kind of fading, huh? But like most of my hair is brown, so I'm gonna keep going with brown. If I were to try a different color, maybe red. Like not like red, but like, you know, the brownish red. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'll put a picture right here. Next question. Are you planning to get another dog or a different pet? As of right now, Borong is too much to handle. And because I live with my parents, I don't know if I have the personal freedom to get another pet. And so if I live by myself, and if Borong were to, God forbid, pass away, yes, definitely I would consider getting another dog. But hopefully Borong can be with us as long as possible. Next question. What is your dream house? This, I can go on and on, but I think if I were to think about a dream house, first, big. 2-story, even 3-story, big. Windows everywhere, a nice pool, a nice view, just modern home looking. Maybe I'll put up a couple pictures around me to kind of show you what my dream house kind of looks like. Next, oh, this is an assumption. It says neutral lover. I don't know what you meant by that, but if you mean like neutral colors, yes, I love neutral colors. I love like gray, white. I also love like creamy colors too. Yeah, I just love natural, minimalistic stuff. I think that's like the trend these days to like that. But for real, it's really pleasing to my eyes. And so, yeah. Next question. Did you ever want to be super serious about dancing? Good question. I love dancing. Dancing is one of my passions that I can, you know, release all my stress, my energy, my anxieties. I release everything through dancing. I dance when I feel like down. And so that's the kind of mentality I have about dancing. Being super serious about dancing, like as my career and stuff, I don't know, because I don't personally think I'm as talented to make it my career, but it is definitely one of my favorite things to do in life. How did you start dating? Just long story short, this guy, he came from Brazil 2016. We were friends. I started liking him. He started liking me. He asked me out. Bam. It's already been we're actually reaching 2 years this Sunday, the 24th, January 24th. Next question. What's your major? Not a lot of people know this, but my major was nursing, but I changed it to psychology. Reason being, I think God just kind of took that away from me and he changed it. And so right now I'm kind of trying to pursue a marriage and family therapist route. Yeah, so whatever I do, I'm doing it for the Lord. What's your testimony? I kind of mentioned it earlier for how I met God. And so maybe like for this one too, I can do another video about it. But yeah, basically I didn't have a radical change, but I just gradually fell in love with the Lord. The last question is, stupidest fight you had with David? That's a funny question. Honestly, there's so much. There's so much. I can't think. I mean, we have fights all the time. I literally can't remember. But we fight about everything. We used to fight about like food, like who gets the last bite. We used to have fights about like who drives. That's not stupid, huh? If I think of stuff, maybe I'll tell you guys. But yeah. Yes, so thank you to everyone for sending me questions. I only posted that for like 2 hours and I already got so many questions. Thank you so much to every single one of you guys. I'll try to do this again. This was really fun to have a Q&A. I hope you got to know me a little bit, even meet myself. I got to know myself a little bit too, so thank you for this opportunity. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Please comment below if you want to see anything else, and welcome to my channel, and please subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video, okay? Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye-bye.